Kids Kitchen. This is a activity video that might also get you lunch. So we're going to start with an under fives activity that's low mess, simple, no fancy ingredients, and we'll just keep adding to it, and you never know, we might end up with a meal at the end. We'll take you through every step, so you can pause your video and then you can take as long as you like, mixing, mashing, kneading, chopping, cutting, whatever. So the video's short, but the activity can take as long as you like. The video is completely free, but it's powered by your photos and your stories, because Kids Kitchen is all about us cooking together. So please, whatever you've done, take a photo, share your story, share what you've done on our Instagram and our Facebook. Thank you very much. Let's wash our hands and get started. Hi, I'm Kate and this is Rowena, and we are from the Herefordshire hub of Kids Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Kemi and I'm from the South East London Kids Kitchen hub.
Today we're going to be talking you through our pastry play recipe and telling you how to turn that pastry into some mini tarts. All you need for that recipe is some flour, some water and some olive oil. It's a very simple recipe, and you need a bowl to mix it in and a rolling pin and anything else that you think the kids might enjoy playing with. And then later on in the video we will give you some options for what to use for fillings to make the tarts.
Okay, so what you do now is you measure 200 grams of flour, and then once you get that, you want to add 6 tablespoons of olive oil into the mix. So that's one. You can get the young ones to play with that and measure. Rub it all together until it mixes into a nice dough. Add a little bit of water at a time to the dough until you can form it into a nice ball.
And then once you've got your nice ball, it should be a sort of Play-Doh-like consistency, which is absolutely perfect for your child to play with for a little while, as Rowena's demonstrating here. So you can just let them do whatever they want with it. Rowena's just poking her fingers in it. How does it feel, Rowena? Yeah. Good. Is it squishy? Yeah. Yeah, and soft? Yeah. Yeah. And obviously with older children, you can get them to, make different shapes with it. But with younger children like Rowena, it's really nice to just let them have a kind of nice sensory experience of squishing it and playing with it as she's doing there. Once your child's had enough playing with the dough, you can pop it back in the bowl and cover it up with cling film and pop it in the fridge whilst we talk you through the fillings. To turn the pastry into some mini tarts, you can use a range of different fillings. We are going to make a vegetable and tomato based filling and turn ours into mini pizza tarts, because that's a favourite of my children. Kemi, what are you doing?
Yes, I'm going to make apple. I'm going to cook apple, and I'm going to add some cinnamon. You can add sugar or you can add honey. Chop the apples, put them into the pan, and let it cook for as long as it takes for the apple to soften, form into a nice sauce, and add some cinnamon. I would actually add sugar and a little bit of cinnamon because it gives you that kick.
You could use anything that you want fillings wise, really, whatever you happen to have in the fridge, whatever you fancy, whatever your kids' favourites are. And obviously, as with everything that we do in Kids Kitchen, it's really important to get the kids involved. So Rowena's just chopping up some vegetables here. Will we do some snipping of the spinach, Ro? Want to use the scissors to snip it up? So yeah, we're just going to prepare all of our vegetables and then just fry it off with a little bit of tomato passata, and that will make a really yummy filling for our pizza tarts. Okay, so to turn our pastry and our fillings into tarts, what you're going to need next is a muffin tray, a rolling pin, and something to cut out little circles to make the tarts. We're just going to use a child's cup because that's the right sort of size, but if you do have an actual cutter, then that would obviously work just as well. And Rowena is currently oiling the muffin tray, you can see, with a pastry dish. And this is a really fun activity for even really young kids. She's just got a little bit of oil in each of these wells, and she's just using the pastry brush. Ideally, we want it just in the holes, obviously, but the whole point is to let the kids enjoy themselves. So she's just going to paint the entire thing.
Now bring out the dough from the fridge. Make sure you dust the surface with a bit of flour so it's not sticky. Put your dough on the surface. Get your rolling pin and roll it like exactly as Rowena is doing. Roll till it's as flat as a £1 coin. And get your cutters and cut you could use anything. You can use a cutter, you can use a cup, and then cut the pastries into different circles, and then pop your little shapes into the muffin tray.
The filling that we made, the vegetable and tomato filling. So we just chopped up some vegetables and fried them off, added a little bit of tomato passata and some herbs and some garlic. And now we are ready to add them into the pastry cases. So we're just going to spoon small amounts in. Obviously, we need to be quite careful because the filling is a little bit hot still. Kimmy, how are you getting on with yours?
I made my apple sauce with sugar and cinnamon. So now I'm going to pour that into the pastry to make the mini tart.
Sounds lovely.
So
once your tarts are filled, you're just going to pop them into the oven, which should be already on to preheat, and leave them for probably about 15 minutes, but I would just keep a check on them, and you want to see that pastry turning a lovely golden brown colour.
That's right.
Then they will be ready.
Yes. Yum, yum, yum.
And here we have our finished mini pizza tarts. Rowena, are they tasty?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it nice? Yeah. So we are going to enjoy these for our lunch now. I hope you enjoy yours too. Thanks for cooking with us.
Thank you for cooking with us. And mine is just finishing up in the oven as well. I can't wait to tuck in.
Bye.
Bye.